Welcome back everyone to Culinary Wellness Wisdom. So I'm Nikki Windsor, I'm the founder of Jungle Goddess and I'm a culinary wellness coach. So I'm helping people navigate diet and lifestyle changes in order to improve health conditions, especially digestive issues. Today I wanted to talk to you about pineapples. So pineapples are a really popular fruit. It's a tropical fruit. Most of the pineapples that you'll buy in the UK are from Costa Rica, country close to my heart. I actually used to grow pineapples out there, and so much better when you cut them and so much sweeter out there. But we get a very popular fruit here, very easy to get. And I wanted to go through a few different ways of using pineapple. One of the things with pineapple, it's a really versatile fruit. It can be used in sweet dishes, in savoury dishes. You can make a salad with it. You can put it on pizza, although for some people the jury's out on that. You can do it for dinner, for breakfast, as a snack, into smoothies. There's so many things that you can do with it, and it's a super highly nutritious fruit. It's got so many different vitamins and minerals, but it's particularly high in vitamin C and manganese. Now, it also has a lot of disease-fighting compounds in it. So one of the compounds that is actually made into a supplement is called Bromelain. So it has anti-inflammatory properties. It's a digestive enzyme. It helps break down proteins. They've got antioxidants, so fighting free radicals associated with disease. So there's got so many benefits in this fruit. So what am I going to go through today? Well, I hate waste. Wherever I can, I use as much of the food that I'm buying. And what you may not know is that pineapple skin, you can do a lot with it. So I wanted to show you a couple of things. Normally we skin it, we take out the core, that gets thrown away and we just eat the fruit. But you can make different things. So what I'm showing you here, so I cut up 2 pineapples earlier. This is the skin of 1 pineapple in 1 litre of water with 1/4 cup of sugar. And I'm making fruit scraps vinegar. So fruit scraps vinegar is super easy to make. It's not just pineapple. Pineapple's a particularly light vinegar. It's really nice with salad dressings. You can do general fruit scraps. If I'm eating kiwi fruits, I'll throw the kiwi fruit skin in. Apple skins. You can make apple fruit scraps vinegar. Apple cider vinegar is off of alcohol. It's leaving alcohol to sour. But fruit scraps vinegar, it takes a couple of weeks to make. You're waiting for that the fermentation to happen. It's a fermentation process, and that acidity drops and it gives you a vinegar. So that's a really simple way of doing it. You mix those ingredients together and then you stir it. You want to be stirring it every day. If it's in warm weather, you want to be stirring it twice a day. And what that is to stop any mold, surface mold, having a chance to establish itself. You can put a baggie filled with water in there if you like. What you want is to keep the fruit scraps submerged if you're not going to be stirring it on a regular basis. That's fruit scraps vinegar. So in this I've got exactly the same. I've got pineapple, I've got 1 litre of water, and what I'm going to make here is Tepacci. Now Tepacci is traditionally a Mexican drink. It can be made in as little as 2 days in a warm environment. You can leave it longer and it will start turn into alcohol. If you leave it too long, it will turn to vinegar. So basically what you do with this is traditionally you make it with a solid lump of sugar. So in Costa Rica I used to use Tepacci. There's different names for it. This is jaggery. This is more what you'll find in India, and it's what you find in the UK. It's the most easiest block sugar to find here. The Tepacci is darker. It gives a bit of a richer flavour. It seems to have more molasses in it. But you don't need this. This is more traditional, but you can use any sugar in here. So I just put a lump of sugar in. I'll add a bit more in there. And it's nice with some flavours. So this is cinnamon stick. And this is cassia cinnamon stick. So I can break that in and shove the cinnamon in. I got some cloves here and I got some ginger. So push all of that down and that sugar will dissolve. Close that up and I'll leave that for a couple of days. It will start fermenting, so it will start going fizzy. So leave it for a couple of days until that fermentation action is happening. I'll taste it, and when it's slightly sweeter than I want it, strain all of this out, put it into a bottle, refrigerate it. Leave it for probably a week for that carbonation process to happen, and then I've got something fizzy. What they'll do in Mexico a lot of the time is mix it with beer. So that will give you a more alcoholic drink at the end of it. And then here, what I've got is I'm making a pineapple kimchi. So again, fermented product. All of these are fermented, so it's great for the gut bugs, which helps our microbiome, our gut microbiome, so it helps with digestive issues. So this is a short ferment, and basically what it's got in there is pineapple, some green onions sliced, and then this is a paste of Korean chili powder. It's not very hot. It's a certain kind of, it's called gochugaru. It's a certain type of chili powder used in Korea with making kimchi, and it's what gives it that bright red colour. There's ginger, garlic, a little bit of fish sauce. I added a little bit of hot pepper powder. I used to grow the hottest chilies in the world in Costa Rica, and I still got some of that, so I put a tiny pinch of that in here to spice it up a little. So what you're going to do is basically just stir the paste through the pineapple. Then you're going to stick it into a jar for 5 or 6 days. Now when I chop the pineapple up, I put some salt in. So that salt helps create an environment that the bad bacteria doesn't like, and the good bacteria does. And it also helps release the juices out of the fruit. So it's those juices that I used to make the paste. So once it's all mixed through, I'm going to stick it into my jar. And because this is a paste, I can't submerge it under liquid. I'm going to be stirring this once or twice a day so that surface mould doesn't have a chance to establish itself. And you keep it pressed down because what mould spores like is oxygen. So what you want to do is keep it really pressed down so you don't have any oxygen in there. Basically that, I'll stir every day for 5 or 6 days, and then I can enjoy that. You can also blend it down, you can add vinegar and blend it down into a hot sauce if you prefer. prefer, and pineapple hot sauce is great. So a few different things that you can do with pineapples. So one of the things with pineapples, as I said, most of the pineapples in the UK come from Costa Rica. Now, there's a major impact socially, economically and environmentally with pineapple production. It's such a huge export out there, and there is a big cost. So if you can, use fair trade or even better organic pineapples. So there you go. My name's Nikki Windsor. I'm the Jungle Goddess. And if you want any help with any of the things that I'm doing, then just drop a note in the comments. Thanks, and I'll see you next week.